Brother, please, go to school, go to class. You're late for class. Mr. Jeremy, go to class. Get a life, brother. Work on your own endeavors. I didn't know a garage is a basement. Good eye, mate. Amazing perception. Yeah. Some of you guys have never even trained in your life. That's the real embarrassing thing here. If you knew anything, you know that I hit this before I hit the stone. And if you're a real martial artist, then you know what this is. This is a cotton bag, or what they call in Kung Fu a cotton pillow. Jiu-Jitsu is a sport, first. Never forget that. The cotton pillow. The cotton pillow in Kung Fu, karate, means that you can fill it with whatever material you're working on. So it can be sand, granite, okay, or rice or beans. They call it sport jiu-jitsu, my friend. Never forget that. uh, let's see. see a lot of training videos, but no actual combat. My friend, what combat have you been in? Is the real question. It's not a sandbag, it's a cotton bag. And there's no sand in here. No, I don't watch UFC anymore.
Hello. 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。
No, I don't watch UFC anymore. Somebody that never even trained, Chevy Buck, is giving advice. How hilarious. My goodness. Yeah. Why the wrist? Because monkey boxing uses wrist attacks. You can hit with your wrist. You can hit with the back fist as well, but it has to be conditioned. And the wrist offers stability for your punch as well. Bare knuckle, not what you guys use with the wraps. I do this for up to an hour. Some days 30 minutes, some days 1 hour. If you want to start iron palm training, I have playlists on my channel where you can start the beginner level. This is a granite block. Yes, it's a stone. Some people say it's a rubber rock. Of course, I have my nerves. I feel everything, right? But there's a protection. There's a coat of armor, a bio armor. If you stop having feeling in your hands, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something very wrong. Yes, it does double the size of your fist. It does increase your size because of the bone density and the muscle fascia. Yes, I started with the rice bag, exactly. You start with rice or beans, okay? Always felt the more walls. No, you need medicine to punch walls, but don't punch walls, don't do that. When did I start doing this? About 4 years ago. Says the GMO baby in his bed typing. Brother, get up, do your push-ups, brush your teeth. Don't be effeminate. You're light tapping it gently. Please, sir, try this. This is a granite stone. Try to even do this 5 times without spraining or fracturing your hand. So funny when GMOs who offer no value. Do I do strength training? Yes, I do. I have weights. No, brother, you just sit in bed. Post something on your channel, then I'll believe you. Where's that other GMO, Mr. Riot Murders? I'm sorry a lot of you guys have internal agitations. It's already a Tuesday morning and you guys are mad. Please seek therapy. Actually, I'm not a rage baiter, and I don't get it tied into rage baiting, hence why I block degenerates. Why would I argue with a stranger who doesn't even show their face? Why don't you use those wood blocks? Because wood is below stone. How are you gonna compare the two? How are you gonna compare wood and stone, brother? Why are you hammer fisting a rock? Because it trains the side hand. Mr. Dave, you didn't have the right method. You probably didn't even have liniment. Don't project your failures on others. This is not my first year doing this. A lot of you GMOs talking about arthritis are going to get arthritis regardless of training. So I wouldn't take any advice from you guys. You're going to get arthritis by your life choices, irregardless. Boxers do this all the time, don't they? Right. Mr. Dave, I already put up a post of a pro boxer training iron palm. Instead of typing, maybe you should research. Stop using profanity, you GMO. GMOs, man. Can't use any other words in the vocabulary. Why would anyone put their fingers in diesel fuel? Their hands in diesel fuel? Ridiculous. Hold on. Bro, a stack of paper over it and then hit it. Stack of paper doesn't compare to granite. I don't know where you went to school. I don't know what your conception of density is. Let's see. I know you guys love rage baiting because your own lives are very dull, but this is not the place to do that. You have TikTok for that. Nobody cares about that place. How much harder does it make your bones? I can't tell you how much harder, but it damn sure protects you. Protects you and gives you more power, especially if you're hitting the bag bare knuckle. Well, clearly you didn't go to school anywhere where they taught you how to spell properly, Mr. Kill X501. Auto spell is free, actually. Back in the day, bare knuckle boxers used to dip. I know, I understand what you're saying with the diesel, but diesel is a poison. Why would you absorb poison through your system? I don't do left way, but I love left way. Beginner level is get in a cotton bag and hitting rice or mung beans or chickpeas or kidney beans, and then moving on from there. It does not have the same effect as a granite stone. Please do not lie. Do not lie, brother. Even sand, it doesn't have the same effects as sand. Morons use rocks. Brother, this is, as you said, this is a Shaolin system, and then you went back. That's how I know. A lot of you guys have mental problems. You guys have, my goodness. Do your hands get numb at night and ache? No, sir. I have full range of motion in my hands. My wrists, everything is fine. As you see, there's no deep black and blue bruising, as you see with other iron palms. Let's see. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. Do I have a favorite UFC fighter? Yes, I do. Anderson Silva. How many years have you done this? About 3 to 4 years. This is my 4th year. I know Anderson is retired. I already stopped watching UFC like 5, 6 years ago. What is the difference you notice from zero to now? Bone hand size in general, and again, people think this is swollen, and it's not, because if it is swollen and I really press, this will really hurt. Okay, whenever someone has a swollen hand and you just put it in here, that hurts. So this is because of muscle fascia. Power, more stability, especially if you're punching bare knuckle. Some of you GMOs laughing can't even punch can't even punch bare knuckle. Of course it did. Made your knuckles, the hands, the fingers, everything became more denser. The wrist. Yeah. And the side of the hand becomes like a hammer. I can't tell you how much, but I really wish I took a picture of before, like 2 years ago. When you can see the fine bones, the metacarpals, the veins, now you cannot. No, it doesn't cause calluses. Not this method. And no, it doesn't hurt how people think it hurts. You have a sensation, like when I hit, there's a feeling to let me know the nerves are alive, but it's not like a sharp nerve pain. I'm going to try something light to start and work my way up. Mr. Riley, I have playlists on my channel where you can start the beginning level of iron palm training. Brother, B77, have you ever done this type of training? Don't assume just because you see something. I'm letting you know, if you're at a certain level, it doesn't hurt like how people think it hurts. I do this for an hour almost every time. If you just start with the stone, you're not only going to hurt yourself, you're going to damage your body. Yeah, pretty much Rick Walsh. Pretty much. But again, from a Taoistic principle or perspective, there's internal alchemy as well. Of course, the final level is hitting iron, which I will not do. You get first with the cotton bag, like here under here is a cotton bag, and you fill it up with either steel shot or iron sand, and then you get an iron plate, just like you have a real stone, and you hit that. But that is a different thing. That is called the diamond finger. That is the highest level in Shaolin, actually. I do push-ups. I do wrist push-ups, bag work. This is just a higher level. I don't know why people get bent out of shape when they see this. Of course, you need to build your vessel, your body. So do your push-ups, do your decline push-ups especially. Decline fist knuckle push-ups. Even fingertip push-ups, everything. How many years? Well, each stage is about 2-3 years. I would say the stone for sure is 3 years. Of course, but the skin will get thicker just with rice. If you have a bag of rice and you're hitting it for 6 months, your skin will get thicker, much thicker, 100%. I think he bought that rock from eBay. Well, there goes presumptuousness again. Being wrong. Nice one. Do you train any other internal styles? I train Shiniba, Lohan Chuen, and generally Qigong. and damdong, okay? What they call holding or standing like a stake, hugging the tree. Of course you can hit with the back fist. That is a strike. Yes, this is Kung Fu. Yeah, exactly. The blocking, and you train your forearms as well. You can train your forearms on this, or you can use the wooden dummy. So again, your forearms are fully armored up. Yes, Liam, I know. It's a great burden. Oh, Hungar, nice. Hungar is amazing. I respect Hungar very much. Those guys have legs for forearms. uh, People are disrespectful, Gerald, because they disrespect themselves first. They are toxic to themselves in some way, shape, or form. Getting back into training, get healthier, fitter. Rick Walsh, that sounds good. Just start with the lower level. Again, if you want to start Iron Palm without medicine, injury proof, I have playlists on my channel. You can go check them out. Man would get put in a chokehold. I already know Jiu-Jitsu, my friend. That is not the end-all be-all of the martial universe. That says you, DS, right? You don't understand what is happening, right? If I was damaging my back fist, I couldn't train this every 3-4 days every week. But there's something that protects your back fist when you start doing it. At your level you're at, would you get hurt yourself if you start iron? 100%. 100%. Because first of all, you have to realize each element, wood, stone, iron, they all require different herbal formulas. For the iron, it is a completely different formula that I don't have access to. Okay, I have access to wood and stone or earth element. And each element, if we're dealing with 5 elements, Shaolin, fire, water, earth, iron, and wood, they all correspond to one of the five main organs in the body. So earth, for example, or stone corresponds with your spleen. Iron corresponds with your lungs. Okay, so forth and so on. So you have to take care of both. The internal and the external. And I will tell you, iron, for example, there are ingredients in there that are actually even illegal in the Western world. For example, there is certain scorpion used in those liniments. Ah, Mr. Zwalong, what a paragraph for no one to read. How embarrassing. Nobody's reading your mess. Anyway, you will develop internal and external damages if you just skip steps and don't use medicine and don't have breathing exercises and don't have a right diet, abuse yourself. Let's see. Okay. Wood is an element. You have 5 elements, sir. Mr. Roger, my goodness, what stupidity on YouTube today. Oh my goodness. Shake my head. Oh my goodness. You're bruising tissue, not training hands. Yeah. Whatever. You don't even believe what you just said. You don't even know what you just said. Mm, you're one of the best boxers. Amazing. Dude, I don't know why you're in here. Like, you're doing it to yourself. That should show some mental instability. A lot of you guys have mental instability, clearly. Gangster, not good. Nice red line. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Try it out. Do you do any form training? Yes, I do. Like standing. Yes, standing meditation. I do. Okay, I also train people online. Is this for wrist strength or punches? Both. Well, I hope your friend has some medicine, Mr. Adam, because that's no joke. When you go on Google, they'll tell you start with sand, and then after sand, about 3 months, automatically go to steel shot BBs. That is a recipe for a big disaster. Yeah. Dude, how comes if damaged my hands? Huh? My hands doing this sort of training. I don't know what you mean. You have to reword your question, Dave. Oh, you. If you damage your hands, find out to what degree your hands are damaged and repair them. Okay, whether that's a doctor, whatever your perspective is, an Eastern doctor, Western doctor. Again, what have you what did you hit, Dave? I have to ask you, what were you training with? Wood. Okay. So again, I don't know to what degree you hit it, meaning the hardness, what kind of wood, and okay, walls. There you go. That's what did it. Yeah. Don't hit walls, please, because my knuckles are already conditioned. I'm not gonna hit granite with my knuckles. I would make sure your hands are 100%. Okay. I actually have another video how to make your own basic medicine. Okay, your liniment, herbal liniment, did dayao. Okay, you can go check that out as well. Nice, you finished your training. There's almost no better feeling than just finishing the training. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. When you first started training your hands, what were the levels up to the rock? Adam, I have playlists on my channel, how to start iron palm training, and I explain it in that video. And you can actually start yourself. But the very basic you can start with is getting a cotton bag, even a t-shirt. Let's say you don't have access to a bag, a muslin bag. Get a t-shirt and fill it with rice, pack it, rice or beans, and then you can start there. No, don't start with any kind of stone. Don't listen to these people. They haven't even trained and they're throwing out suggestions. You have hurt your knuckles, they are swollen. Give it rest, give it time. Make your own medicine is what I can only recommend. Or buy liniment, herbal liniment. That's why I say this takes serious practice. If you see me hitting a stone, I didn't just start this last month. I've been doing this for a couple years already. And my hands have never been broken, never been sprained, no fractures, no nerve damage. Full dexterity. Okay? All feelings are in my hands. That should show that there's a method. I guarantee you, if I was just winging this and doing this, I would have hurt myself a long time ago. Because I learned from somebody that does this for a while. Why ignore me? LOL, you're training, but when have you actually had to use it? I'm not ignoring you. Now I'm ignoring you, brother. The point is not to hurt people. This is just for my own training. I'm sorry you feel agitated by this, which shows me some mental irritability and instability on your part. But this is just me training. I'm very sorry that this makes you feel insecure. Tips for discipline is consistency. I like that. I seem overweight with no muscles. You're alright with overweight, but if you have not seen muscles, I don't know what I can tell you because your eyes are not working very well. Either way, I'm not hypertrophy based. I'm strength based, tendon power, bone density, chi. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning. Bro, don't get triggered from the net. I didn't know I was triggered. I'm just reading calmly, actually. If I was triggered, I think you guys would know. He won't look at the chat. How do you get strong tendons? That takes some research. Actually, I'm over 33. Good try, though. All is well, brother. Thank you for asking. I hope all is well with you in your training as well. I know you're getting back into it, Anthony. Conditioned elbows, yes. You still have a chance, Dave. You can still get it right. Actually, just 60 minutes. Exactly, because ChatGPT is our God now that we have to listen to. That's good for today. Mr. Audible, you don't even train. How can you even be talking? So embarrassing. 5 second, his hand is broken. You got me, kid. You got me, kiddo. Tibetan monk. No, not Tibetan. No, not dog paw. I don't even like that word, dog paw medicine. A lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. These are just herbs, but it's a big formula. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Again, anybody wants to start beginner level iron palm training, I have playlists on my channel. You can go check them out. I don't know why the chat is not showing sometimes. All the messages. One thing I could stand is a damn show off. I didn't know just showcasing your skills is a show off, but not gonna lie, sir. Get a baton. Why would you get a baton? Batons are whack. I know you guys are butthurt. I know you guys are hurting. Life's hitting you hard. It might get better though, but you need the right mindset. I don't know what you mean by slow. Someone kept saying slow. You have to use your words, you know? Be more articulate. Thanks guys for the likes, appreciate it. Of course it's possible. Of course it's possible to strengthen your bones. As I said, Dave, check out my playlist. Check out the video that I made, how to make your own medicine. Okay? Even though this is not medicine, I'm not giving out any cures or diagnosis or treatments. This is not medical advice. But you can check out those herbs, especially one called comfrey, specifically for the bones. As comfrey's name is actually known as knit bone, okay? Like you're knitting. So that is a very good, very great herb that actually has been demonized as well. That has all the calcium you will ever need, actually. If I really had problems with my hands from the rocks, I could never do this. Used to soak my hands in petrol for hours to make mine hard. That's one way, but that's not a good way. That's not a healthy way. I get that's like the shortcut way. I keep hearing about that. That's not a healthy way, man. Whatever you put on your body, right? As we should know, your biggest organ is your skin. Well, you can listen to him. I'm not saying that. Anything you put on your body, your body will absorb. I don't know if you want to be absorbing petrol, if that's part of your dietary program, but I wouldn't do it. I think we already consume enough petrochemicals. Alright guys, thanks. That's enough for today. Thank you very much. Have a great day.